What is going on, fight fans? So I keep getting people telling me, no, that move doesn't work. The pull back throw does not work. I tried it. There's got to be something with the connection or all that stuff. Okay, cool. Or you have to step in it. You don't have to do a step in. I did a step in the last video to show you the travel distances will helps. But I'll even put this up here. I'm doing this damage with the jab, pulling the jab back and shooting it, right? Like pulling it back, shooting it hard. But I'm also doing it with the straight. So in this video, we're going to go into a live ranked fight, and I'm going to use this tactic, and you're going to see how much damage I apply to my opponent at the end. You will see the amount of damage that was built up from simply using that tactic. Remember, the travel distance is what matters, right? So you don't necessarily just have to pull back and shoot. You could also dip down, come up with a right hook, or dip down, come up with a left hook, because all of the dipping down and coming up is creating a form of like a travel distance that's long enough to combine with the velocity to create that sort of damage. So you have to be mindful. The travel distance is an incredibly important factor to the damage. Now, some people don't like that system. I prefer it because it creates less of like kind of like you have to set it up, and that opens you up to being more predictable, right? Or it opens you up to being more readable. Like, oh, he's about to throw a hook. I can see a hook coming, or I can see the straight coming, because this is more preferable, right? Boom, that's more preferable. Just shoot it, right? But if you have to go like this, they're seeing a lot of movement before you throw it. So it kind of locks you in a space where you can't just do it all the time, and you got to read your opponent and then time it, right? So anyways, without any further ado, let's go ahead into a live rank fight so you can see me using this strategy and just completely dominating in damage. All right, here we go. Now, this gentleman was pretty decent. He knew how to throw some good power shots as well. But like I said,
mouthpiece is in. Second
as
out.
long as you can land the punches,
Get ready.
the pullback style works wonders for accumulating massive amount of damage, right? So he's throwing nice jabs. And you see here, we're tapping, right? We're tapping him up, tapping him to the body. Not everything got to be a powerful shot, right? Because then you're super predictable if you're only thinking, I just want to throw the powerful shot. There we hit him to the body with a really good powerful shot. You heard the crowd cheer. And remember, the crowd cheering is an indicator that we've landed a shot. So that's a really important thing. Right there, the crowd didn't cheer. Maybe we missed, right? So you have to we got caught bad right there. Beautiful to the body, beautiful hooks. But you see how he's doing, I can see that he's cocking back the punches before he throws it. There we got him with a beautiful hook using head movement. And I use my head movement in tandem with the ability to create a distance travel for my punches. So if I'm moving here, I'm already here. Why not use that to my advantage, right? So that's what I ended up doing there. Going for the body, throwing a nice little jab. Careful 1-2, clean 1-2. You already know we the fastest punchers. We the fastest puncher in Thriller Fight 2. All right, cool. He going for the body. Nah, we not letting nothing. We not letting that easy stuff go. We not letting that easy stuff go. Okay, he got caught with something because the crowd cheered. Oh, we got caught bad. Beautiful hooks to the body. I blocked him, but they were smart. Then he caught me upstairs. So he dropped me.
6, 7.
But this is, I like that he dropped me because it shows
You
how
okay?
much the strategy of pulling back your punch still overcomes a lot of this stuff. So we tap gloves. We go in again for another battle. You can hear the booms. Remember, the booms are now reflective of the damage, not the velocity. He's catching me with good shots. We got to stay patient, straight down the line. We're catching it downstairs with the gloves. Trying to catch upstairs. Got him with a hook upstairs. Hook downstairs, hook, we got him.
One,
straight downstairs,
two,
hook upstairs.
three,
And when I'm throwing the straight, since I'm already down,
6,
right? I
7,
use that to my
8.
advantage. I pull
Hey,
back
you
a
all
little
right?
bit, come up, boom. So I'm creating all of that
Okay,
travel
get ready.
time.
Box on.
So now I basically even the odds. He dropped me, I dropped him. Go for the body. Nope. 1, 2, boom. He got hurt again. Straight hook. We're going for it. He's trying to survive. We're trying to be not predictable. Go for the body. Go upstairs. Right? Boom. Again, he's hurt from that straight. He's trying to close the distance in. We go for the body again. He's hurt. It's the pull back. I'm telling you, guys are saying it doesn't work. It works even in a live fight. As long as you could land it. If the person's making you miss, right, that's something different. But if you could land it and you can mask it and you can figure out ways to create traps where you're getting him to a space where you could land those shots because they're telegraphed. That's the downfall of it. That's why a lot of people don't like it, right? But I like it because it creates a sort of bridge that needs to be crossed. The bridge is you can't do it all the time because if you could do it all the time, one, your arm is going to hurt if you constantly do that because that hurts your shoulder, that hurts your elbow, that hurts because you're hitting air. You're throwing all of that into air, so you're kind of hurting your joints if you're consistently doing it. That's number one. But number two, it's so telegraphed. So because it's so telegraphed, you can't just boom, 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 and bang, 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 get a lot of damage, right? You have to be smart with it and hide him, right? So right there, look, he got me beautifully to the body. So I got to be careful there. Got to be careful there. He's landing some beautiful shots. We're trying to block downstairs. He can throw hard too. So we both, it's two hard-hitting fighters right now. It's two hard-hitting fighters. Jab clean while pivoting. Again, we're not always throwing it. We're not always throwing it. That's the thing that you got to make sure you're not always throwing it. Right there, I threw a regular straight to the body, right? Do different things and sometimes even move like you're gonna do it, but then do something else. Do something light, right? Just to get their minds off of thinking that it's always this power shot that you're throwing. Block to the body, clean, came up, got him with a hook upstairs while he was going to the body.
Stop.
We got him turned around. He's trying, goes for a beautiful hook, but he missed. Got hit right there with the straight. Now we're going to the body, upstairs, hook. He's hurt still. Straight. We waiting. Boom. Straight again upstairs. You hear the crowd. That means it got the hit landed. Throwing the jab. Trying to get the hook. He moved out of the way. Good distance control on his part. Straight down the pipe. Another straight, but he moved out the way of that one. He's trying right now, but we fighting in close. Ooh, he got us real good. I'm telling you, man, this is a good power punch fight. Oh, got him with a beautiful hook. He was hurt there. Straight down the pipe. Again, good movement by my opponent right there. Real smart things. He's doing real smart things. Boom to the body. You heard that. That boom. That boom indicates a big wow. He got me real good with that. He's good with oscillating his punches from body to head. Okay. Boom. 1, 2. Boom to the body. Boom upstairs. Nope. We rolled that. We're rolling. Boom. Hook. Using our rolling and head movement to our advantage to give us that travel distance. Another hit. You can hear the crowd. Boom, hook upstairs. Boom, upstairs. Caught that one with the right hand. Caught him with a beautiful hook. He's hurt. Straight down the pipe. Boom, got him.
1,
Boom.
2, 3,
Boom.
4.
That's how we got him down.
6.
We use the travel distance
7,
on the hook, which is
8.
harder to do
Look at me.
because it's much more
Okay.
telegraphed. But if you're constantly doing this and you're constantly
You
doing
ready?
stuff like this, sometimes you'll come with it and they're not expecting it. So we got the knockdown on that second one, rolling the punch, slipping under. He's trying, but we got now a knockdown in the first to clean up the knockdown that he got and a knockdown in the second one. in a really close second round. You could tell I was landing big. He was landing big. I got rocked a few times. He got rocked a few times. So I was glad to get that knockdown because it helped separate me and him for that round so that I could get the round as opposed to it being up in the air because you couldn't really tell. Personally, I couldn't really tell who was winning that round because I'm fighting somebody who's really good at ensuring that he could land power shots as well. Right? And again, you're not going to always see it from your opponent's body because the game can only read the controllers and the head, right? So it might look like the guy's just going like this, but in reality, he's going like this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's boom, turning, boom, turning, boom, right?
Ready?
So there's a lot of things you might not be seeing. It might look like the guy's just going like this to you, but they're not. And trust me, that takes a lot of energy because it's tied with your velocity as well. So you got to do all of that, and you're hitting air. Is not like the most comfortable thing, right? Okay, he's trying to go in. He's trying to win this round. Go for the body. Oh, we got him with the straight right upstairs. See how that worked right there? Now we got him with the hook. He's hurt. We going for the straight again. He got good movement. Got him with a nice little right hook. Going for the straight upstairs. Let's go straight to the body. Ooh, he got us. We're hurt, but he's also hurt. This is insane. What a fight. We caught that one. We're moving. Wow, he got us with a left hook. Head movement on deck right now. Head movement on deck. Boom. All right. Boom. Upstairs. Caught him with a beautiful right hook. That hurt him. Boom. A lot of times I notice sometimes players, when they get rocked, one thing that they do is they close in on you, right? So that you can't even see their face, which is a smart tactic. Close in, try to create no gap, and then like right there, I wouldn't be able to see his face. So if I had just rocked him, me not seeing his face is a big deal. Look, we got him again with another straight, and again.
1, 2.
I'm telling y'all,
3.
Boom.
4.
This is not even me just doing it to the dummy. This is me doing it live. I'm doing it live in a fight, in a ranked fight.
Get ready.
Connection issues and all that stuff that come with playing online, we're doing it in a ranked fight. All right, so now I know I'm ahead. So now, beautiful combination with the uppercut going right in between. So we're going to be defending right now. That's my number one priority is defense. Why I don't need to overextend myself, get myself tired. I could let him get tired and make things harder for him and easier for me at the end. We're catching, moving our head. Ooh, slips, good movement, good tracking by him. We try to move our heads real quick. Slip. 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 Catch. Okay, he getting tired. But I'm enticing. We rolled that. We caught that. Roll. He's trying to figure out a way to hit me. But we caught that one. But we making it real difficult. Good jab or good straight. Ooh. Okay, good hook. Okay, now he landing them hooks. Hey. We catching it at the body. And look how much I did not throw at him. Oh, he tried to get the uppercut, but we had the block right here. Let's see what the damage is looking like. Obviously,
Ladies
we won.
and gentlemen, your winner is the blue corner.
We got it. Let's look at the damage. All right, we won every round. We secured that first round, but look at the damage. He had more damage than me only in that last round because I wasn't throwing anymore. I stopped throwing. But in the first 2 rounds, I had more damage than he did. And there'll be another fight that I'm going to show here where I did an insane amount of damage. Almost over 1,000 something in each and every round. So I'm going to have that fight soon. But just to let y'all know, like that tactic is travel distance. But travel distance doesn't just apply to the straight and the jab, right? It also applies to the hooks. It's just much easier to get more damage with the straights and the jab when it comes to travel distance than it is to get it with the hooks, right? But you got to mix things up, because if you don't land them, it doesn't matter, right? So landing them is what matters. They're very telegraphed, so you have to sprinkle them in here and there in the best possible moments. Read your opponents, pay attention to what your opponent is doing, so that you can understand when you have the best opportunity to land those power shots. Again, I like it this way because although it's not exactly like boxing, right? It's like you would much rather just boom boom, right? And if you throwing it but it's a video game, guys. Like, there's certain things that no matter what, it's not gonna feel the amount of force that you've generated from the floor, right? That's a thing, right? It's not gonna know that, right? So having something where there's a bridge, right? You can't just go pop pop and boom, somebody's hurt. There's a bridge there between someone throwing power and the power landing on you. Because there's that bridge, there's at least creativity that has to be put in place for you to be consistent with building up damage. You can't just do those power punches every single time, because one, you're going to be mega tired from the amount of effort that it requires. This is easy. This is much harder. It's much harder. Trust me, my shoulders are sore from constantly having to go like that, right? And I don't do it every single second in the fight. So trust me, it's a thing that creates a bridge that keeps people from just completely abusing it, in my opinion. So at the end of the day, guys, like I said, this strategy not only works on the dummy, it also works in a live fight. Again, you might think you're doing it sometimes, but you might not. It's the difference between the person is moving, right? That's what makes it harder, right? The person is moving. If they get in close and they make your punch too short, then you're not really doing much damage. If they get too far and you tap them, but they were far, so the tap didn't have enough oomph in it. They have to be at the right spot, and you have to catch them at that right spot for it to actually be impactful and do the damage that you're looking for. Also, they could because of desync, you could have hit them, but they weren't really there, right? They just had moved, or there was a delay, so you think you hit them, but you didn't. That's also part of the equation, so you have to think about that as well. You might be like, oh, I did the move, I hit him right in the head, and then it didn't work. It's not always going to be perfect, because there's also that element of you're having an online fight, and there might be some latency, and there might be a little bit more latency in that moment where you think you hit him, but you didn't, right? Also, your positioning. You might have thrown a punch here, thrown a punch there. You're trying to get in close. You go like this, and then but you weren't really back here. You were more right here, but you're in the heat of battle. So the discipline to make sure you position yourself correctly, you hide it, you also time them, you read them. All of that has to come together for this to be consistent while you're doing it in a live fight, in comparison to a dummy that doesn't move. So hopefully this video has helped you guys understand the dynamics and the nuance of when you're doing it in a real fight, as opposed to the dummy, and why it still works in a real fight. Even though some of you were saying, no, this tactic doesn't work. I've tried it. It doesn't. It absolutely 100% does. All right, guys, until the next one, peace out.